Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius. How are you guys? I hope you guys are all doing well. If you guys are new here, then welcome. And if you've been with me for a while, then welcome back. So we are going to be doing your rest of May reading. It is a general reading, so it's not going to be able to resonate for all of you. But everything that you guys need to know about the reading or about scheduling personals, all of that is going to be in the description box below. There is a link to my online metaphysical shop as well as a discount code that is just for you guys in the description box as well if you want to check it out. Right now, I do have openings for personals. They are on sale for $25.25, and that is a recorded video reading, and you can ask up to 3 questions. So if you're interested in scheduling yours or have any questions about it, information for that is going to be in the description box below. So we're just going to pray, and we're getting right into it today. Archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding for my most beautiful Sagittarius. May the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through, and may they please find those who need to hear it. Please show me Sagittarius' energy now through the remainder of May. May the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through, and may they please find those who need to hear it. All right, Sag, let's see what's going on for you. Okay, I like this. I do. Let's see what's going on here. Sagittarius, I do feel that we have the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of, in your past energy, with the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So I definitely feel like somebody's coming in to speak some kind of truth, Sagittarius, or you could be to them. Just take the energies, how they resonate for you. It can be flip-flopped and vice versa. But I feel like you were on your own, feeling pretty good, liking where you're at, doing your own thing. Okay, that's kind of what I'm getting from this. All of a sudden, I feel like you did want love. Okay, I feel like, I'm just going to say this. I feel like you were good with where you're at, happy and content in your own, doing your own thing. But, you know, the Knight of Cups can be a dreamer, a visionary, okay? He can be open. I feel like you guys were open to love. I feel like that's what that energy is. But you're tired of the inconsistency, people that are just in and out. You're tired of, you know, these fleeting, meaningless connections. You guys are ready for something more. You guys are dreaming of something more, okay? Coming into that clarity, you know, the Ace of Swords can speak of clarity as well. Coming into that truth that, you know what, maybe I'm good on my own. Maybe I'm good where I'm at until I find what I'm actually looking for, because this in and out, off and on kind of meaningless thing, it just doesn't do it for me anymore. It's not really what I'm looking at. You guys you're dreaming of something more, and I feel like you guys are moving into that, because here we go. In the current energy, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Justice card, and the Seven of Swords. I'm going to tell you this, just when you guys are on your own and doing good and figuring out what you want, I do believe we have some past energy coming back, Sagittarius, okay? Now keep in mind, like I said, the roles could be vice versa. This could be your energy, but for a lot of you, I'm feeling like it's somebody outside of yourself. So the Wheel of Fortune, there's a major shift coming in. Somebody's coming in to apologize here. Somebody wants to make things right, wants to right some wrongs from something that has transpired between the two of you. Maybe before they were very inconsistent. Maybe before, you know, they did something in a connection. I definitely am getting a love vibe from this. But there's something that they feel like they need to apologize for. They want to make this right with the Justice card being here. And, you know, with the Seven of Swords in the reverse and the Justice card, this is an apology. This is somebody trying to right wrongs, wanting to make it right. With the Ace of Swords, I feel like it is definitely major communication, because this person has had some kind of major realization. And it really feels to me, Sagittarius, that maybe this person had to go through something similar. Maybe they had to go through some lesson, had to have some kind of experience outside of your connection to really realize what they've done. This Wheel of Fortune energy definitely feels X-back coming to me. It feels very much like a major shift in perception, a major shift within themselves. And it is affecting you. It is a major shift within your own life as well. So I feel like you didn't really see this coming. It is coming in pretty quickly. Like I said, you have the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Swords. It's almost like the Ace of Swords is what the Knight of Swords is holding up. Okay, he's definitely rushing in. I feel like it's coming in very quickly. So if this person hasn't reached out, I definitely see that happening before the end of May, by the end of May for sure. Sending something out. I do feel like you will be responding to that, okay, with the Three of Wands being here. This is Sun and Aries energy, so this is, sending something out, taking some kind of action. And I do feel like when this communication comes in, this person is going to be very honest with you. They're going to let you know exactly what's going on with them. We're going to clarify some of these things. But I do feel like it's going to be received well from you. I do feel like you're at least going to respond back to them. We got the Seven of Wands in the reverse here as well. So I do feel like that is a very open energy, okay? The Seven of Wands in the upright can talk about, a very blocked energy. It can be very defensive. But I do think that with it being in the reverse, I feel like you're more open to it. You don't feel very defensive. And this person doesn't either. They're coming in with some truth. So let's take a look. Clarify this Seven of Swords in the reverse, please, for Sagittarius. Why is the Seven of Swords in the reverse here for Sagittarius? Why is the Seven of Swords in the reverse? So somebody could have ghosted you in the past. Doesn't have to be. We do have the Nine of Cups in the reverse and the Hermit card. So somebody could have ghosted you. And maybe that's something that they're coming back in apologizing for. If they didn't just ghost you, Sagittarius, I feel like this person just really had to take some time on their own to go within to figure things out. Maybe they were very unsatisfied in your connection and they didn't match your effort. They didn't treat you the way that you deserved to be treated. They didn't value you in the way that you deserved. This person seemed like maybe in the past they were a little bit selfish, okay? And they needed to really learn some lessons. Clarify this Justice card for me, please. Why is the Justice card here for Sagittarius? The King of Swords. Yeah, somebody's definitely coming in to speak their truth to you and to be very open and honest. And the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. So I feel like before they didn't work on this, whatever was wrong, they just kind of ran from it. They didn't put any energy in. They weren't focused on this. They could have been focused on other things, been very inconsistent, very in and out. They just didn't match your energy. They didn't treat you the way that you deserve to be treated. And someone recognizes that now, and they're coming in to try to make things right with you. The Wheel of Fortune. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Clarify the Wheel of Fortune for Sagittarius. The Ace of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, somebody knows what they want now. They know what their true happiness is, and they are no longer holding back. They are going after what they want, taking action. I really like this for you. This is Aries and Cancer energy with the Queen of Wands. So this is all about, having a deep love, a lot of passion, having a love for what you do. There is a softness to the Queen of Wands, but she knows what makes her happy, and she just goes after it. She charges forward. And that's what this person is doing. And it's because of the Ace of Cups, because they have a lot of love, and now they really see. They have had major realizations. Clarify this Ace of Swords for me, please, for Sagittarius. Why is this Ace of Swords here for Sagittarius? The Ten of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. Capricorn and Virgo energies with this. So, yeah, this person really sees what it takes to build something long-term and stable now. They are having these major realizations, and these truths that they're coming in to speak to you about have to do with commitments, long-term, stable commitments, family, have to do with partnerships. And I feel like this person really sees before that they didn't put the work in, they didn't match your effort. You guys weren't able to build something solid. You weren't able to work together to obtain this. And they're seeing their part in that now. So clarify this Knight of Swords. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Yeah, the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. This person wants to come out of the cold because they've learned their lesson. They are hoping and praying that you will take them back. They've learned their lesson. The Hierophant is commitments. It can be marriage, but it is about lessons being learned as well. And I feel like this is all of those things. This person wants to come out of the cold with you. They want to, they want to come back, and it's because they have learned some major lessons. They are ready for commitment. Now, this person wasn't ready for commitment before. Okay, they were very inconsistent. They weren't ready, but they are now. Clarify this Three of Wands, which I feel like is your energy, Sagittarius. I feel like this is you responding back to them. Clarify this Three of Wands for me, please. The Emperor and the Page of Swords. So more Aries energy here. This is definitely Page of Swords. I feel like you're willing to communicate with them. I do feel like you have a lot on your mind. You're wondering, if they're genuine. You're wondering if they mean what they say. You're wondering if this can really work. I feel like there's just a lot going on up there with that Page of Swords, but it's a curious energy, okay? I feel like you are curious, but you're still really remaining in control of this Emperor energy. You're still holding back a little bit, I feel like, but you are going to respond to them. You are definitely curious. You definitely want to see where this goes, what this person has to say, if they really mean it. Clarify this Seven of Wands in the reverse. Like I said, I feel like you are very open to it. I don't feel like you're going to rush in gung-ho, but I feel like you're very open. Oh, that's too many, Spirit. Clarify this Seven of Wands in the reverse, please. Why is the Seven of Wands in the reverse? The Knight of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, someone definitely, you're open because they seem very sincere, because of their sincere apology, because they're admitting to where they were wrong. You are open. You got that Knight of Cups again, okay? That dreamer. You're starting to dream. You're starting to think about the way that things could be if this person is genuine, if this person really does mean it. You feel like they do, okay? With that Seven of Swords, this apology is coming up as something that is, the reasoning for why you were very open to it. And the Queen of Cups, because you have missed them, because you do have a lot of love for this person. So, Sagittarius, I do feel like if you haven't heard from somebody already, they absolutely will be coming in. And it seems like at just that moment when you guys were, good with where you were and knowing what you want, that's the way it always works. But just when we start to be good, that's when they come back. But it feels like this person has had some major realizations, has learned some hard lessons, and they definitely, I feel like they were very inconsistent, really weren't ready to commit, weren't willing to commit, didn't even really know what that word meant before, but I feel like they truly do now. And that's what's driving them to come back. Now they realize how badly they messed things up with you. So let's go ahead and get some confirmation, clarification, and advice for you. All right, what confirmations, clarification, and advice do we have for my most beautiful Sagittarius? What confirmations, clarifications, and advice do we have for my most beautiful Sagittarius? Any confirmations, clarifications, and advice? Beautiful. We have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And this could be for you or for them, but this card generally talks about having a deeper thing. Sometimes we self-sabotage. Sometimes we have commitment issues. Sometimes, there are deeper reasons for why we act the way we do or why we feel the way that we do. And sometimes it's important for us to bring that stuff up to the surface so that we can look at it, take a deeper look, really question ourselves. Why do I always run? Why can't I commit? When we get to this part of the relationship, do I feel that way? And whether this is for you or for them, I feel like it has something to do with some, family traumas or some childhood traumas or some ancestral things. There's some deeper shadow stuff that definitely needs to be looked at for you or for your person that could really help, a lot in this situation. Calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So for some of you guys could have been manifesting this person back into your life without even really realizing that you were doing it, or they are definitely trying to manifest you back in. But your positive expectations, your positive thoughts is what's going to really pull this together. And then we have let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So talks about, being present in the moment, letting go of how we think it should play out, how we want it to play out, how we expect it to, and just be present in the moment. Let go of the past, don't stress about the future, and just Really enjoy each moment for what it is. Allow it to unfold the way that it's meant to. All right, guys. We're going to grab your angel messages and see what the archangels that'll be watching over you the most, what they have to say for you. Archangels, as you watch over and you guide my beautiful Sagittarius for the remainder of May, what message do you have for them? As you watch over and you guide my beautiful Sagittarius for the remainder of May, what message do you have for them? All right, the first card that flew out was yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. So for some of you, this could be really helpful, not just on a physical standpoint, but on a mental and emotional standpoint too. I will say that on the mornings when I am well behaved and I get up and I do my exercises, my workouts in the morning, I feel more clear-headed throughout the day. I feel better about myself. I feel like I've already really accomplished something and I feel good. It just really starts the day in a really good place. So for those of you who have been feeling a little unmotivated or a little down, or just not that great about yourself, or feeling a lack of energy or a cloudiness, mental clouds, this is maybe something to think about, even if it's just a 10-minute quick workout in the morning, whatever it is. Spirit's saying it could be really beneficial for you at this time. You are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend, because others will soon become inspired by your example. So sometimes people can be very jealous, envious. They have the phrase haters for a reason. But don't let that stop you. Don't let what people's opinions or what people have to say, or people's issues become your issues. Don't let that bother you. Don't let that make you descend. Especially if you guys come back together, people are going to have things to say to that, but don't let that get into the way. Don't let that get into your head. Just do what makes you happy and do what's for your highest good, okay? If your higher self and you both are on the same page and you guys like it, who cares if anybody else does, okay? To help heal the situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. So sometimes in reconciliations, they can be difficult or unsuccessful, and because we bring too much of what happened the first time we were together into our second chance. We forget that it is relationships. Can be work. We forget that it requires forgiveness. We forget that it requires compassion and understanding and compromise. So just those are things to keep in mind. That's maybe looking at it from their point of view, maybe seeing, their shadow stuff, maybe being a little compassionate and understanding for both of you, open, honest, and vulnerable, will really help you heal the situation and have your best shot. So if this resonates, guys, please let me know in the comments down below. And if it doesn't, check out your other sign placements. Sometimes your moon, rising, and Venus can actually resonate more than your sun sign does. If none of them resonate, then I'm sorry, it's just not your message. I do ask my guides to give me the messages that need to be heard the very most at that time. If you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you guys hit that notification bell, then when our monthlies, mid-monthlies, and weeklies are uploaded, you guys can be notified and you can go check them out. But most importantly, if you guys want personal prayers for any reason at all, put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below and I will go through and I will pray for you. And I do ask that if you guys see somebody else with a prayer emoji in the comments, shoot up a prayer for them real quick too, and let's just be a really supportive, loving community. So I'm sending all kinds of light and love. Until next time.